Welcome to this video on the crisis in Bangladesh. We will be discussing the violence that erupted following the death of Osman Hadi, including attacks on media offices and the tragic lynching of a Hindu man. The crisis is marked by three main events: the assassination of political leader Osman Hadi, which sparked nationwide violent protests, attacks on major newspaper offices, severely impacting media freedom, and systematic communal violence targeting minority communities. Sharif Osman Hadi was an Inquilab Manch spokesperson and election candidate. A shooting incident occurred on December 12th. His death was announced on December 18th, which immediately triggered widespread protests. While campaigning in Bijaynagar, Hadi's convoy was ambushed by unidentified gunmen on Box Culvert Road. He was rushed to Singapore for treatment, where he remained on life support for 6 days. His death was officially announced by Muhammad Yunus. The attack on the Daily Star office trapped 28 employees for over 4 hours as fire tenders were blocked. The first 3 floors were completely destroyed, forcing staff to take shelter on the rooftop. This situation led to a historic first. No major newspapers published their December 19th editions due to security concerns. This raises serious concerns about press freedom and democratic principles in the nation. The government's response included direct calls to editors, a public statement condemning the attacks as, quote, unwanted and despicable, and a commitment to support media organizations, recognizing the attacks as an assault on democracy. Other targets of violence included the Chayanat Cultural Organization, where furniture and instruments were destroyed, and the Indian Assistant High Commissioner's office, where stone pelting occurred. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's Dhanmondi house was also vandalized. At Prothom Alo in Karwan Bazaar, digital desk and editorial staff were present when attackers vandalized and set the building on fire. Security forces arrived too late, resulting in the destruction of assets and documents and forcing staff to evacuate. Senior journalist Sabir Mustafa noted that these systematic attacks targeted liberal and secular publications. He suggested radical Islamist groups were responsible, highlighting that the pattern of violence showed clear intent to silence progressive voices. Online campaigns intensified against these newspapers. Radical groups accused publications like the Daily Star of being, quote, pro-India propagandists, using anti-Indian sentiment to coordinate online harassment against journalists. The government's role is scrutinized for initially giving radical mobs a free hand. The policy shifted from previous protection, allowing mobs to achieve their goals, a decision based on emotional response to Hadi's death and a perceived populist anti-India sentiment. Separate from the Dhaka protests, communal violence erupted in Mymensingh district. This horrific incident reflects a broader breakdown of law and order and the ongoing persecution of minorities since Hasina's political decline. The victim of the Mymensingh lynching was Deep Chandra, a 27-year-old garment factory worker. He was an educated person and is survived by his wife and minor son. The mob violence began with unverified allegations of religious slurs made by colleagues. News spread, leading to enraged locals gathering. Factory colleagues handed over the victim to the mob, resulting in his lynching. After beating Deep Chandra to death, the mob tied his body to a tree at a highway intersection and set it on fire. Police and army forces recovered the charred remains late at night, and a case was registered against 150 unidentified attackers. Deep Das's family denies the blasphemy allegations, stating he would never insult the prophet. His father lamented that he should have been tried legally if he committed a crime. The family alleges that factory colleagues betrayed him to the mob. The Yunus administration wholeheartedly condemned the lynching, promising justice and a full investigation. They appealed to citizens to reject violence and hatred to honor Hadi's memory. A pattern of minority persecution is evident, starting in July 2024 with attacks on businesses. It intensified in September with temple vandalism and escalated by March 2025 through blasphemy allegations, culminating in public lynchings in December 2025. Bangladesh is facing a political crisis, with Islamist groups ascending to influence following Hasina's ouster. There's a severe security breakdown, and the Yunus administration is struggling to balance international demands with domestic Islamist pressures. Press freedom is under threat through systematic targeting of liberal media, coordinated social media campaigns by radical groups, and a passive government response. This failure to protect journalists is eroding democratic foundations. Bangladesh's instability carries regional implications, including a security vacuum potentially exploited by extremists. Growing anti-Indian sentiment complicates bilateral relations, and the global community expresses alarm over deteriorating minority rights. Key takeaways include democratic backsliding, escalating communal violence, systematic institutional targeting, and an urgent law and order crisis. These challenges jeopardize Bangladesh's stable transition. Thank you for watching. Bangladesh faces critical challenges to democracy, press freedom, and minority rights during this transitional period.